What do I think of the head kick?
Yeah.
Spectacular. I mean, listen, Crow Cop-esque head kick. Islam talked a lot about coming in and revenging, and setting the record straight on how everybody felt about the last fight. And, it wasn't one of those situations where you say, that Alexander came in on short notice and gassed out or anything. He went in there and finished it. Impressive win by him.
¿Qué te pareció la pelea coestelar? Usman entró con corto aviso, pero nadie le había hecho eso nunca a Kamaru. ¿Y qué sabemos de Chimaev, quien al parecer se rompió la mano?
Everybody, the co-main and main event, everybody accepted fights. You get these situations. I mean, we've talked about this leading up to the fight. It's a different mentality these days, and it's why we love the sport. Yeah, he said he broke his hand, but that's not confirmed yet. Obviously, he's going to go get x-rays and MRIs and whatever he needs, and we'll figure that out. And, Khamzat goes in there and he's fighting, the greatest welterweight of all time, a very tough, crafty veteran, and, Khamzat was built here during COVID. I mean, the kid's unbelievably talented. We need to keep him more active. That's what we need to do. There's been issues in the past. Hopefully, there's not issues now. Hopefully, his hand's not broken, and hopefully, we can do this title fight. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Usman, again, that's a different fight at 5 rounds. That's an interesting fight at 5 rounds.
¿Qué sigue para Kamaru Usman? ¿Te gustaría verlo quedarse en 185 o crees que debe volver a 170?
That's up to him. That guy's done it all. You know what I mean? If you look at his career, look what he's done. He's the greatest welterweight of all time. Doesn't get enough credit. And stepped up, took this fight at 85. Whatever he wants to do, I'm good with.
Por ahí hubo un par de polémicas con el doctor. ¿Qué puedes decir al respecto?
Yeah, listen, the guy's inexperienced. He got up in it. I think there's a lot of things that probably happened. I guess he asked him, "Where are you right now?" And his response was, "I'm in the desert." He's not wrong. I think there's a big language barrier in there between the two of them, inexperience, and it sucks. It's one of those things that happens sometimes, and we'll make it right and we'll fix it. Yeah, the guys that got kicked low, serious. I mean, these guys were puking backstage, and they're getting MRIs or whatever it is you do when you get kicked low.
¿Qué nos puedes decir de este video de Paulo Costa en un altercado con un fan, al parecer?
Yeah, with the group of people that we had here in the building tonight, it was like a powder keg in there. That thing was just ready to pop off. I've never seen something like that. Somebody from the crowd go after a fighter. But we handled it. We contained it.
Por ahí hubo un par de peleadores que ocultaron infecciones de estafilococos y recién hasta ahora que ya terminó el evento han confesado. ¿Qué opinas sobre eso?
No, I mean, if you look at how many fights we basically do fights every single Saturday. And here's one of the things. If you're going to lie and hide injuries like that, lie all the way home. Why are you going to lie and do that and then sit up here and say, "Oh, I had staph infection"? It's a very fucking weird thing to do, to be honest with you. Very weird.
¿Qué te pareció el debut de Shara Bullet?
He's a bad boy. He's tough. His first fight in the UFC. I don't know how he's from Dagestan and has 0 takedown defense, but other than that, he looked incredible. Yeah, no, I like the kid. Is he the future of the sport? I don't know if he's the future of the sport, but he's definitely got a future here. He's got to work on his takedown defense. I mean, in the UFC, you have to have the full game. Obviously, his kickboxing is nasty, and leg kicks, head kicks, elbows, obviously. But he's got to tighten up that wrestling game, or he'll get beat here very quickly.
En la semana te vimos con Michael Page. ¿Lo veremos llegar a UFC?
Listen, he's a kid that we're definitely interested in, and he's interested too. So possibly.
Con el 30º aniversario de UFC a la vuelta de la esquina, ¿has pensado en cuál es tu top 5 de toda la historia?
Yeah, I know that we just shot a show that's going to come out. It's like the 30 greatest fighters of all time. That's airing soon here. But right here off the top of my head, I mean, going into that event, my number one is John Jones.
Volkanovski había dicho que quería regresar rápido y pelear con Ilia Topuria en enero. ¿Estarías de acuerdo con eso?
Yeah, obviously, you know, he got head kick KO'd tonight. Let him go see the doctor. Let's make sure he's okay. Let's give him some time to recover, get some stitches in that eye, and then we'll talk. But obviously, if he's medically cleared and he's ready to turn around, love it.
¿Qué sigue ahora para Islam Makhachev?
Yeah, listen, you got to give it to Oliveira. I mean, Oliveira was ready to go. Unfortunately, got cut. I think you give it to Oliveira. But again, these are all questions that I really can't answer right now. When we get home, we'll figure this stuff out and see what's next for everybody.
Islam ha expresado su deseo de poder ser doble campeón. ¿Tendrá la oportunidad de intentarlo?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's talented enough. I don't see that happening anytime soon. He's still got some guys to fight. But you listen, if he held the belt for you know, defends the belt for another year, you know, and wanted to move up, why not?
¿Crees que esta victoria le permite a Islam salir de la sombra de Khabib? ¿Podrá superar sus logros?
Well, I don't know if he really lives in Khabib's shot. I mean, tonight was a big step in the right direction. You know, the guy's been dominant. Then he goes in and you know, all the controversy that came off that last fight, and he finishes this fight the way that he did. And again, there's no excuse. It's not like you say, oh, this thing went in the third round. Volkanovski didn't have enough time to train. He went in there and viciously, impressively finished this fight with a Crow Cop-esque kick to the head. It doesn't get any better than that against a very tough, durable guy who has a great chin. And, you know, you don't ever see anybody do that to Volkanovski. So keeps doing what he's doing. It's just, you just got to keep grinding and knocking him down one by one, and it eventually happens. The truth is, when you look at Khabib, and nothing against Khabib, Khabib came in and won the title and defended, but this kid could go on a defense run that absolutely blows everybody away that ever held the belt in that division.